Welcome back to Primetime News. Special welcome to the folks watching on OneSpotMedia.com.
A reminder as well that you can download our One Spot Media app in the Google Play Store or the App Store as the number 1 followed by the word Spot and Media.
Heavy rains have wreaked havoc in some communities island-wide, with floods damaging houses, roads and other infrastructure and leaving the government tallying a bill that's certain to run into multi-million dollars.
There are reports of significant damage in all but a few areas, but Clarendon and St. Catherine are said to be among the worst affected parishes.
In northern Clarendon, rains flooded communities and damaged bridges. In one St. Catherine community, people had to climb on roofs, fences, walls as flood waters surged through the area.
This evening we have team coverage of what took place in communities across the country, what the authorities are doing and what it means for the national budget.
We begin in St. Catherine, where people in Sunnyside, just outside Linstead in the parish, had to be rescued by Jamaica Defence Force and Jamaica Fire Brigade personnel after flood waters surged through the communities and swept into houses.
People afraid for their lives had to climb onto roofs, walls, fences, well, just about anything.
This evening, a cleanup effort is underway, but first, let's show you how the chaotic scenes some people captured on their phones. TVJ's Dashan Hendricks picks up this story.
Dramatic scenes shown here from an amateur cameraman shooting with his phone in Guyzell, St. Catherine.
We're at the main road that leads to Guyzell, Redwood, and all those areas, St. Mary, lead you to St. Mary. And this is the main road, cut right in two.
A road transformed into a river, cutting off residents. Some have been marooned on the other side since last night. The alternative route is also cut off as the rivers in the area overflow, close to farms which are now inaccessible.
I don't know what the government is going to do this time. The last time they do a makeshifting. Look at it now. Let's back it up with boulders. They put some big boulders that only 3 could hold on a truck.
The residents believe they will be marooned for a long time unless help comes quickly. In Dover, St. Catherine, similar scenes.
Right along, look here. People look here, road gone at Dover Gully. Whole road gone. Yeah man, a road gone, me I tell you man. Road gone, clean, 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 clean.
Flat bridge in the Bogwalk Gorge was similarly impassable, as shown by this still, as the Rio Cobre overflows its banks. Here in Spanish Town, a stone's throw from the hospital, in the vicinity of the old iron bridge, a clear picture of the muddy Rio Cobre. Waters which are normally 50 feet below the road surface, almost within touching distance from the top of the bridge. At the intersection of Brunswick Avenue and Walks Road in Spanish Town, the road was impassable also to pedestrians. Only heavy-duty vehicles could make it through the water. In Sunnyside, Linstead, things were anything but for this family.
We need help at Sunnyside. Sunnyside, St. Catherine, Linstead. This lady is outside from after 3 this morning with her twins, and we have been calling for help. And we're calling the JDF, we call fire brigade, we call the police. Everybody come, but nobody cannot cross it.
They were eventually rescued, but will no doubt be telling this tale for a long time. Dashan Hendricks, TVJ News.